Hey players, Ron DeSantis, I declare, honey, what a disgrace. So not only is Ron DeSantis targeting grade schools in his anti-woke campaign, now he is targeting colleges. Ron DeSantis has officially banned African American studies from being taught in Florida. So Ron DeSantis has rejected a college board request to approve an African American studies course in his state on the grounds that the course violates state law. So the college board first unveiled its plan to offer an African American studies class for the first time last year. The course is now being offered as a pilot in 60 schools across the country during the 2022 and 2023 school year, with the goal of making the course available to all schools in the 2024-2025 school year. The first AP African American Studies exam would be administered in the spring of 2025, according to the College Board website. So in an effort to offer the class in Florida universities, the College Board submitted an application to the Florida Department of Education. But on January 12th, the Florida Department of Education of Articulation wrote a letter back to the College Board saying that the African American study class is contrary to Florida law and significantly lacks educational value. Now, the letter did not elaborate on what the agency found wrong with the course content, and a spokeswoman for the Florida Department of Education did not immediately respond to requests for comment. Now, here's a copy of the letter that was sent from the Office of Articulation. They say in this letter, please allow this letter to serve as confirmation that the Florida Department of Education does not approve of the inclusion of Advanced Placement African American Studies course in the Florida Course Code directory. The letter goes on to say, in future, should the College Board be willing to come back to the table with lawful, historically accurate content, the Florida Department of Education will be willing to reopen the discussion. Declining this application for an African American Studies course follows the efforts by DeSantis to overhaul Florida's education curriculum. In 2021, the state enacted law that banned teaching the concept, which explores the history of systematic racism in the United States and its continued impacts. The law also banned material from the 1619 Project. And also, last year, DeSantis signed a bill restricting how schools can talk about race with students. So I thought this was about critical race theory being taught to grade school students. But we find now that this is actually about teaching African American studies as a whole. It's ridiculous that Ron DeSantis doesn't want Black Floridians to learn about their history. But it's always the performance for me, because early on MLK Day, Ron DeSantis was up tweeting the I Have a Dream speech. This is Double D Mova.